So you're working out at home, you don't have any weights and you want to get a decent workout in. You can use things around the home like water bottles, and today what we're going to do is an exercise that works both our chest and our triceps. So I have videos on how to do each of these exercises individually, but I'm going to show you how to do them as a pairing that makes them that much more challenging. So first we're going to do a chest press. If I was laying on the ground and you were standing over top of me looking at me, it would look like this, okay? I would be coming up over my chest, bringing my hands together, coming down with my hands being wider than my shoulder. So basically the inside of my hand is at the outside of my shoulder, okay? I'm going to be laying down when I'm doing this. Or, to make it extra hard, you could lie over a stability ball or an ottoman of some sort in order to give yourself a greater range of motion to allow your arms to sink down lower, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a combination. It's a chest press and then a skull crusher, okay? So from the side, a chest press and then skull crusher. So this is working my pecs, my triceps, my front and side deltoid muscles that raise my arms up like this. All of those are working together to do this motion, okay? The triceps straighten the arms, but then I'm getting a double whammy on the triceps by isolating them. So this is all those muscles, the pecs, the triceps, the front and side deltoid muscles, but now this is just the triceps here. So 1, 2, 3, okay, reps. So 1 rep is a chest press and a skull crusher. You can see why it's called a skull crusher, because you bring your hands down to the top of your forehead, okay? So here's what it looks like. You lie down, you take your water bottles, and you're going to do the exact same thing that I was demonstrating standing up. You're going to press over your chest, lower down, bring up, and again. Breathing in, out, in, out. Okay, what I like to do is I like to keep my knees bent like this and my feet flat. It flattens my back out on the ground. It tends to feel a little more comfortable than just having my legs stretched straight out like this. When I do this, my back arches. So some of us, we have too much of an arch in our lower back. It's good to kind of flatten our back into the ground. Remember also to keep your head on the ground. You're not looking up like this, so you're not straining your neck, okay? One last thing. When you do the skull crusher, bring your arms back a little bit like this. That way there's tension on the triceps, okay? Tension on especially the long head of the tricep here, which crosses the shoulder joint. Trying to keep your arms from falling backwards, okay? So if they're straight up and down, there's no tension, but if they're back like this, there's tension. So it would look like a press, and I move my arms back a little bit, and then press, move my arms back a little bit. What I want to point out one last thing is when I'm doing the skull crusher, I'm only rotating around my elbows, okay? I'm not moving my arms back, okay? Then I start to involve the lats, okay? And I don't want to do that. I want to keep my arms, my upper arms, rigid when I do the skull crusher part. I don't want them to come back like this, okay? So there it is. It's a combination chest press, skull crusher done with regular household items like water bottles or cans or bottles of wine, whatever.